Video Game Session here, and welcome to the last regular season. Finally, it's here. It took me forever, I was doing well playing one game at a time, then having one game edited, and then doing a game again, and that was doing fine. But then I got really wanting to play the game, and you can see it's like, let's play the game. And then I played the last 5 or 6 games, which I finally just edited the last 4 and doing this. But the biggest issue is that with going to the playoffs, Case Keenum's gone for 7 weeks. He's gone for a long time. We brought in Mike Glennon to be the backup to see how Aaron Murray starts, and if he doesn't do well, we'll put Mike Glennon in the game. But we're playing the 12 and 11. Or no, wait, 12 and... 12. The 2 and 13 Denver Broncos. The worst team, I believe, in the National Football League, with Philly Dorsett and Case Keenum still gone for a while, combined 10 weeks, and it's the biggest news, because he's, although been the biggest problem with the passing, he is still our best quarterback on the depth charts, and we lost him now. But we'll see if we can get our 11th win on the season and finish off strong. We clinched division last week as Trevor Siemian takes on the field. Now, defense will need to play a lot better this season, or a lot better today. They gave up quite a bit to the Detroit Lions. Let's see how we go. First down, they hand it off to Anderson, who had a big hole and decides to go away from it, as we'll see this offense. Now, their offensive line is the weakest thing on their team. As you look at it, their best player is Matt Paradis, who's a big contract signing, but other than that, they got former Brown Austin Pizzere, who's not really anywhere close to a good tackler. Or blocker, I'm sorry. Now, second and 8, they'll hand it back off to Anderson, who's got some good blocking, though. C.J. Anderson gets a gain of 2. Much going there for him. Now, a 3rd and 6. Simeon with Thomas in motion, back to pass, looking. No one really open, back to pass, pressured, and he's sacked. And it's Howard Wilkerson, again, leading the team this season. Normally it's Emmanuel Ugbo, Emmanuel Ugbo went down. It was Muhammad Wilkerson that stepped up. Now Aaron Murray, as you can see, he's in 171 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. His career is at 270-something yards. So that's the big issue. So we needed to get running the ball this game. Back to hand it off to Hill, and Hill's got a nice run there to the 27. Good job. And I told you a little bit of a lie last game, when I said that Jeremy Hill was close to 1,000 yards. He already hit it on this game, or he hit it past this game, because he finishes, I think, after this game. You'll see in the postseason, off season, with 12 or 100 yards, I think. As Aaron Murray back to pass, he finds Kendall Wright for a first down. Good job there, or second down. Never mind. The second inches are really annoying. But back to pass again, throws, and it's swatted down. There's Todd Davis, I think the leading tackler in the league. And I mean, that's better for him, because he's really awful with coverage. But the one thing you really got to watch out for, those 3 guys there, right there. Dalton Spaeth, Ian Williams, Derek Wolfe are bad. But Von Miller is the biggest problem. Shane Ray is okay, but he's not going to be anywhere close to Von Miller right now. Chris Harris and Keith Lee were good. And T.J. Ward is all right. But Jeremy Hill on a second down gets a first down, again, a 3. Again, you already passed 1,000 yards a few weeks ago. I think it was against either the Bengals or the Ravens is what happened. And now back with Hogan in motion, back to pass. Murray throws. He's got Hogan. And close. Another sneeze. Come on, man. Stop sneezing. Oh, that's problematic. But he gives it to Jeremy Hill at a first down. Nice job there to the 41. And here we go. I'm so glad this is the final game I got to do for a week. It's given some problems. Now, this video is going to be out for a lot. It's not even going to matter, actually. I would say Happy Mother's Day, but by the time Mother's Day happens, this video's been out for... This video hasn't been out for 6 weeks, or 6 days, So, that's why. But back on the 2nd and 10, back to pass, he finds Jalen Marshall to the 17th. So I could say, how was your guys' Mother's Day? If anyone, I don't think any mom watches me, but tell me, nah, fuck off. I'm not going to talk about that. That's creepy as shit. I'm sorry for that. We'll get rid of that. That should just get blur. Stop it. Don't listen. Don't listen. As a 3rd and 11 comes up from the 18. Now Aaron Murray back to pass. Pressure. Looks, throws at it. It's almost intercepted by Von Miller in coverage. When the heck did Von Miller start to play coverage? Now, later on, 1st down and 10. Back, they'll hand it off to Anderson, who's got a hole. And Anderson has got some room, but he spins backwards to lose the 1st down. And only a gain of 8. Now back to play action this time. Pressure, throws, one-on-one, and it is broken up. Good job by Cody Riggs on Demaryius Thomas. And Thomas was about to get up and actually demand a flag, thinking there's some kind of coverage issue or some kind of interference, but it wasn't, as Anderson gets just enough blocks to get the 1st down there. Now continuing with the drive, 1st down and 10, back to pass, looking, throws. He's got Marlon Brown. And look at this weird little thing that Micah Hyde did. And while controlling Micah Hyde, I pressed down on the right trigger, which usually lets you get the better chance to tackle. And Micah just backed away from him and caused that to happen and gave us a touchdown. Now we spin out Von Miller, but the whole front line of the Broncos was there to stop us in the backfield. Now 3rd and 13. Back to pass, immediately pressured again, throws on the screen, gets a block, and looking, but A.Q. Shipley and Zach Martin too slow to get to the 2nd level, and we do not get the 1st down. Now, the Broncos, but a 3rd and 7 as their problems have been continuing. They haven't done much offensively other than that touchdown bullshit. As he's back to pass, finds Anderson, and Marshall stuffs him. I just love it when I play teams that we used to have that had players on them. Like I traded for Brandon Marshall. I think that was more of I wanted Brandon Marshall than a trade block option, but it worked out in my favor. Brandon Marshall's been a consistent player on my team, always the leading tackler. I mean, he's close to Christian Kirksey this season, but back to pass though. It's picked off by Von Miller, and Murray's got some bad passes. He's had a few players open, but that one was just a bad throw. Intercepted, his 2nd on the season, 3rd in his career, or 4th in his career. Really, he hasn't had a big career. Him and I believe it was A.J. McCarron, I thought were the 2 top quarterbacks on that draft class back in 11. Not really top classes, but like the 2 guys that came out of Georgia and Alabama, and really went to shit. As back to pass, he gets behind Kirksey and C.J. Anderson all the way inside the 10. To the 8-yard line. That's the one that's a big issue with a running back or a middle linebackers getting paired on running backs. C.J. Anderson next play takes it in. It's 14-3. We're struggling to play anything today. Two turnovers. My goodness. Now we'll try to screen again. And Jeremy Hill gets away. Flag down, but he's off to the races and will finally be brought down at the 15, and we'll check the flag. And it's going to be coming back, a hold on the offense. And this time it's Corey Coleman. I was going to say, guess who? Lane Johnson. Nope, it's Corey Coleman. Caused us to go back, but we're still got a new set of downs. 1st down at the 49. Now back to pass to find Daniel Brown, who gets tackled immediately, a gain of 4. Next play, 2nd and 5. Back to pass, looking. Escapes to get the 1st down himself. Von Miller on the tackle, 5 yards after a slide. Now 2nd down though and 10 from the 40. Hill in the backfield, but they're going to pass it. Back to pass, looking, pressure, throws it off to Hill, and Jeremy Hill's got 9. Tackled by Bradley Roby, just short. 3rd and 8 now later on though at a 23. I use big plays, like I said. I know it's a little bit confusing, but when you're seeing plays, but that's how it is. Back to pass, and another interception. Just a terrible decision. Throws it into triple coverage. And just awful. That would be the end. I think I put that would be the end of Aaron Murray there, and Mike Glennon's back at the starter. Now, he played for us for like 6 games, I think, in the 1st half. And then no one wanted him, so we released him, and that's how it is. As back to pass, he finds Johnson to the 45. A big ass play there. Now later on though, after some penalties, 2nd and 16. Back to pass, throws Sanders and dives down to the 46. Back to basically the original line of scrimmage. A 3rd and 9 coming up. Now back to pass. Simeon throws, and it's off the helmet of Johnson and then dropped by Johnson, incomplete. They wouldn't have gotten the first down anyways. We'll get the ball back. Actually, Murray, I guess, is still in the game. We'll give him one more chance. Back to pass, Nick Jacobs. I think I gave him the final drive in the second quarter, and see how he did as we look to get the score. Now back to pass, pressure, throws, swatted down, incomplete. And actually, I gave him that final chance. That's the end of the game for him. He is not going to be playing anymore. Simeon finds Johnson this time, and Bugba takes him down, but not before first down. Or that could have been Irving. You know, I saw the 0 and I thought 90. Now back to they hand it off, and he's stuffed. We're going to call a timeout. We can get the ball back. Now Mike Glenn in the backfield. Back to pass, second down, I'm sorry. Back to pass, throws. He's got a man, it's Kendall Wright, who can't hang on to it on the way down. Incomplete. That would have been a big completion there. 3rd down and 10. Now 3rd down, back to pass, throws to the corner. He's got Daniel Brown, who keeps the ball. Stays in bounds, escapes the defense. Daniel Brown is gone. Touchdown, 68 yards. But it's a little bit too late for him to stay on the team. Just not much production this season. And I have a guy who's basically the same as Daniel Brown, but better overall. Now we'll just kneel it as they take a 4-point lead. And Glennon with a nice play there. He's got some ability to throw the ball, but at the same time, still not the best passer on our team, as our defense has struggled today. But you can't really blame them too much with the turnovers we've had. Our turnover differential is like the worst I've ever seen in a video game, in real life. It's just awful. But, we're looking to start the second half and see how it goes. We lead it in both passing and rushing. It's basically the fact that they just got the takeaways that gave them short field and screwed us over. But we'll get the next start with an I formation look. Handoff. It's Hill. Jeremy Hill gets stuffed up, pushed backwards. Todd Davis just annihilates us there. Annihilates Hill there. Now a 3rd and 5. Quick slants. Doesn't work, and hit and incomplete. Von Miller with the pressure. Lane Johnson just on the floor. I knew that was going to be the biggest matchup today. Lane Johnson versus Von Miller. And it really has been in the way it's been a half and a half, really. Now Anderson gets a big run, and Anderson with great blocking escapes 2 and is off to the races. Inside the 30, tackled by Cody Riggs at the 29, a touchdown-saving tackle. As another big play and mess up by this defense. Now back to pass. He's got a man open. It's Darius Thomas. First out of the 17. As they have 159 yards passing. Now back to pass. Again, they throw quick. Green has got it, but he has to fall down for it. Otherwise, that could have been a touchdown. As he had all of the space in the world. Now with 11 minutes to go. They're going to hand it off. And not a chance. Jamie Collins is there immediately as Booker takes the field. I don't know what celebration that is, but they'll do that. 3rd and goal now. Bunch to the left. Back to pass. No pressure all day to throw. Now pressure and immediately sacked. There's Emmanuel Ogba's speed to get to the quarterback as he gets past the right tackle. Easily sacked. And now to field. Touchdown game. Now back to pass. Looking. Finds Daniel Brown for a gain of 3. Not much there, but his only 2 completions are to Daniel Brown for 70 yards. Back to pass now. Looking. Escaping. Then looking for a man to come over the middle, and then just throws that to the ground, I guess, as Todd Davis says denial. Now 3rd and 8. Empty set in the backfield. Back to pass. 6 people coming in. Throws it quick. He finds Marshall and first down. Gain of 11. Or a gain of 9, but it's a first down apparent. The 2nd and 9, though, now at the 30. Right in motion. Back to pass. Blitz. Lofts it to Coleman, and Coleman's got a first down, but can't escape their defensive player as number 34 gets him tackled down. Now 3rd and 1 with that I formation we love to do so much. And it's a broken tackle for a first down. Shane Ray on the final tackle. But Ian Williams, a former Brown, how was that play as we broke free? Now, again, back in the I formation, handoff again. And some other room, but Derek Wolf somehow gets off of the tackle and just somehow make the biggest play on the day. That could have been a really big play. Now 3rd and 4. Back to pass. Looking. Short. Got Wright. Kendall Wright for the first down. I think he's becoming our biggest playmaker. It was Nick Jacobs for the first, 7 to 10 games, but then Kendall Wright just stood out. Now back to pass throws. He's got Chris Hogan. A great throw. And that would be the end of Bradley Roby's game as he hurts his wrist holding it there. Lorenzo Doss to replace. Now 1st down and 10, back to pass. We're going to go after that Lorenzo Doss as he's got Jalen Marshall for a gain of 11. Good play there. 8 for 13, 121 and a touchdown. As the Jalen Marshall has his 3rd reception. And now we're going to try some weird read option as gives it to Jeremy Hill for a 1st down. Nice play there. But I don't really have the ability to do any options as Hill gets stuffed by Shane Ray, flipped upside down, and somehow still gets the 1st down. Now 1st down, or 2nd and goal from the 9, handoff, they give it to Hill, escapes, gets inside the middle, and touchdown! And we have tied the game. 17 apiece, his 10th rushing touchdown this season. Great job by Jeremy Hill there, just escaping 3 defenders and gets into the end zone. Now tied and returnable by Raymond as he gets away somehow with some great blocking. And Raymond off to the races. Escaped one in there. This is a touchdown, but the flag will call it back. And it really didn't happen until he escaped the defense. So it's still great field position at like the 45-48 with 2 minutes in the 3rd to go. Great job there. As you see, New Orleans, who I'm trying to get them to actually lose games because I need their draft pick. You know, I want the draft pick really close, but I'm surprised. I'll be happy with top 10 picks or top 15 picks, really. 3rd and 1, they'll do our I formation play, and they'll get it 1st down at the 38 to the 4, or with a good play. Now later on in the 4th, at the 30-yard line, 2nd and 2, quick pass to Virgil Green, 1st down. Michael Hyde tackles him after a gain of 8, 188 or 86 yards. Great day for Trevor Siemian. As they play this game. Now they'll hand it off to C.J. Anderson, who will run through Silicon Rich. I'm thinking of Trey Rich from my Phoenix game, which I know he ain't going to go pro. So, 2nd and 8, though, they'll do a little stretch to Anderson and makes a man miss. Oh, cuts inside, really, and gets him 100 yards. Another game where they get 100 yards. And this would be the 7th or 8th, I believe, that they do that with. Now, Booker just... Poor Booker getting stuffed in the backfield, -7 yards, as we'll get just a field goal opportunity for them. So 20-17, back to pass, and then just a bad throw for Kendall Wright, who was open, and inconsistency again is still there from everybody. Now back to pass as pressure eludes, throws to Whitlock, and not a chance. Caught it for like a yard, as we'll have to punt it away. 10 minutes to go, and there's still a bunch of time, so we just don't want to give up too many big plays. As Anderson stuffed by Micah Hyde, no gain. Good job there. Now a 3rd and 6 from the 24. Empty backfield for Trevor Siemian. Back to pass, 3rd and 6. Looking, throws, he's got Thomas, and Thomas makes a man miss but can't escape. Brandon Marshall's hit. 4th down. Again, that was Jamal Taylor again making himself look like a fool. As back to pass, Glennon finds Wright for the 1st down to the 44. A good play there. I believe Kendall Wright's just been playing outstanding, like I said. As you look at the passing yards, we do have the lead in that department, though. Now, Kerwin Williams with a big run here. Kerwin Williams is the man, and with those kind of runs, with the elusiveness and the ability to just get past players, is the main reason I brought him in and now put him at 2nd string. Now, I think I'm going to keep him there and see what I do with Carlos. I'm thinking either keep him 3rd on the depth chart in case of an injury, or trade him off and see what I can get. Probably like a 4th or 5th round pick. I think Jacobs powered through for a 9-yard gain and a 1st down. Nice play there. Now 1st down at the 15. Under 6 to go. There's a little sweep for Jalen Marshall, and he's got the touchdown. 15 yards out. Just escaped everybody. And this is why I brought that offensive line in. You know, as his first career rushing touchdown. But this offensive line has just annihilated teams, you know, in some respect. Now, 1st down and 10, though, down 4, back to pass. He's got Anderson, and Anderson's powering through. 1st down, a gain of 14. And that puts him over 200 yards through the air. Now back to pass again. Empty backfield pressure throws. He finds Anderson again, and Anderson close to another 1st down at the 49. Good job there. Now, actually did give him the 1st down. Back to pass, 1st and 10. Pressure again. Can't escape this time. Actually just throws it away. And coming into this game, I was 5 sacks away from setting the team record of 73 sacks and breaking the Chicago Bears record of 72. But the throwaways that he had in today's game kept me away by it. I would end with 71, and it's so frustrating. I was like, come on, I was so close. But you can't really change the past. I'll just look at this one as being a great season for our defense, setting 71 sacks. Now back to pass. Throws short and throws it away. Incomplete with pressure from, I believe, Jamon Smiley, who I want to see more of in Season 3 because he played well in his first 4 games. Then Jalen Collins just became the unstoppable, not ever taking a play off, as he never got to really play. Marcus Bruce ended up playing more in the second half the last 3 games than he did. Now we're doing another jet sweep, this time to Chris Hogan, who's got some decent blocking, and Chris Hogan powering through for a gain of 7. Nice play there. So we're still at the 4-point lead with 2:05 to go and counting. 2nd and 4. First down really seals the deal, but it's a fumble. Von Miller recovers it after strips the ball. Jeremy Hill fumbles another this season. I believe that's his 4th or 5th, as they have another chance. Now with under 2, back to pass. Simeon throws short. He's got Sanders, 7 yards. But that's just, oh my God, a 2nd and 4. I'd rather take the loss than that fumble. Back to pass, they'll go back to Sanders, and Sanders to the 8. 9 more, and they're closing in. Back to pass. Simeon, pressure, looking. He's not going to try to escape this, and he's sacked or throw it away. He's Howard Wilkerson. Now 2nd and goal from the 23. Back to pass, throws it quick, and Anderson back to the 17. Now 3rd and goal. Pressure, hit, and incomplete. Emmanuel Ogbah was on C.J. Anderson. That's a mismatch. And 4th and goal, final chance. 58 seconds. Back to pass. Looking. Needing 17. Throws in zone. Broken up. It is broken up by McCreef, who is the 5th guy on the depth chart. But, could be better because he did that. Now we just need a first down and near it, 9 yards, as they'll call their first. 49 seconds left. The first down will end it. Hold on to the ball, though. As Hill breaks free, powers through, and gets 4. That should seal the deal. The comeback, as we will win our 11th game on the season, 3rd straight here. And the biggest news, though, is next, we did, actually, I'll tell you this now because I'm not going to show you it. We make it to the divisional round, and we're playing Tennessee Titans again. Now, we're both at 11-5, but the biggest difference maker is Case Keenum was our quarterback, and now it's going to be Mike Glennon. So we'll see how that really impacts the game. So thanks for watching, and see ya.